Hello and welcome to the. Okay, cool, it's working. Welcome to the finale, I hope, of Resident Evil Outbreak on the Steam Deck. So I wasn't sure if this temporary save data was going to work or if it was going to literally make us redo the whole scenario. Alright, but as you can see here, temporary data has been found. Will you load the. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. When you load the temp data and restart it, what does that mean? Let's find out! Please be in that room. Don't make me redo the whole scenario. I was wondering how this was going to work because I actually closed out of the game, you know, because this is a completely different day from our last recording. Okay. Alright then. Well, let's go ahead and reload this the rest of the way, and we will continue this game, and, well, we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought about going back into this again, like restarting the scenario so we didn't lose Yoko, but you know what? We made mistakes as we were learning, so we're gonna have to learn to live with those mistakes. So we have one of the three pieces that we need for the puzzle, and we're at 79% virus. Oh my gosh. We might end up having to redo this whole thing anyways. I don't know how long we have to go, but what all do we have? We have regular green herb, right? Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the emission tower, see if we can find the V poison. Probably should have thought about leaving something behind. I guess, you know, we'll just drop or use our green herb, because I'm assuming that there's going to be more of those hornet bee things, you know, in the upper parts of this. Because, like, if there were a few hornets down here in the bottom part of the tower, I'm assuming the top part of the tower is going to have a ton of them. But I guess we're about to find out. Alright, emission tower elevator. Oh no. Oh no! Go away! I should have known they would make us do this. Haha, I'm running around in circles. What will you do now? Nothing is nothing. Nothing is what you. Haha, you missed. You missed too! Alright, maybe if I just keep moving, we'll be fine. Because, you know, we don't have any poison relief with us. We have a regular old green herb, and that's it. You piece of that one just headbutted me. That one just headbutted me. Are we supposed to kill these things? Oh, no, we're not. Alright, emissions tower B1. Did we go down? Like, basement 1? Great, and we're poisoned, and we're at caution. Ew, look at the walls and stuff. It's all alive and stuff. It's kind of cool, but kind of gross. First aid spray. Does first aid spray heal poisons? Heals your wounds completely. What we got here? V poison. Okay, never mind. We're leaving. We're done here. We're still poisoned, though. There's doors up here? Okay, maybe we're not done up here. Maybe this will link up to a different area. For right now, let's go ahead and use the blue herb to cure ourselves of poison. Grab the V poison again. Well, you know, we made mistakes last time. But we've turned it into a proper Resident Evil game because now we're all on our own. Oh, hey, look at this. A supply room? What was in here? Assault rifle magazine. Well, that'd be great, but we don't have an assault rifle. Antidote. First aid spray again. Handgun rounds. Okay, good. Wait, what? Wait, what? There's something about overgrown boots. That's probably like maybe a key item or something. Alright. Oh. Hey. We're back here again. Cool. Well. I think the main thing we need to do here is figure out where the lab is. Because we do still need one more piece to the puzzle. But if we can find out where the lab is, maybe get down to where you put in the compounds, maybe we can, like, drop off or insert the blood and poison bits. And then free up some inventory space while we search for the other one. Alright, so we gotta shimmy back across here, right? I'm assuming we're also going to be doing a significant amount of backtracking. Oh, you know what? I bet the lab is through that card key door that's in the university. That would make sense. We find a card key somewhere. Because I think there was an area we didn't really explore too much in here earlier. So we kind of just rushed out the door when the hunters showed up and we found the ladder. I saw something moving around the water there. Whoa! What the? Oh, okay. Excuse me. Can I fight like this? I'm going to say we cannot fight like this. Okay, we can mash buttons to get them to let us go. And we can still quick turn while we're like this. Can I? Okay, we cannot. Got to be something place we can go over here before.
Stop it! Why? What the hell?
I think we're dead. Yep, we're dead. R.I.P. All right, here we go. Here we are here again. Wonder what this door is. So I'm glad I save stated there. Okay, that's interesting. So they can, like, jump up when you're shimmying and pull you underwater. It's not great. What's that? Is that a shark out there? I think that's a shark. That's cool. We should go down and look at it. Oh, no transition? Cool. It's all considered the same room. Is there anything special out here? Besides the shark? It's a first aid spray, that's cool. And we're not gonna, ignore the fact that that one shark jumped up onto the pier for a second. Oh, hey, what's this place for? First aid spray. Handgun magazine. And a door we can enter. Okay, cool. Well, let's see what's in here. Basement 2 passage elevator. Oh. We're back here again. Yeah, this is where we first went down into the sewers. Okay. Well, I guess going down this way is better than shimmying and being dragged into the water by those gamma hunters. And I actually did look it up. And those frog hunters are the gamma hunters. I think they are the same ones from Resident Evil 3. Oh yeah, this is the first part of the sewers. Right, because there was a cage there. And we had a doorway here. Is there anything this way? There's a ladder up there. I think we had to climb this ladder. I still wanna... I don't know. The only thing I'm worried about is... well, my virus level is getting dangerously high now, because we're at 85%. But besides that, I know that Yoko had a key on her when we lost her. So I'm assuming that's because I'm thinking, like, do we need to go back there? Do we need to find a place to put one of these virus things? And then get the key from her, unlock a door, go back for the virus thing, etc. Oh, there's one right there. Too bad for you, I'm going through this door. I mean, they're not really hard to get rid of from what we saw last time, but still. It is kind of cool that they jump like frogs. I know they're hunters. They're supposed to be like annoying. They have the whole thing, they can swallow you, and it's gross and crazy. But they're kind of cool at the same time. I mean, I've always felt that way about hunters. And this is real dangerous. hello. Is there something over here? Not really. Real blurry water texture. Oh, that's where that little underpass was that we saw last time we were here. How are we doing? 87%? That's not great. Okay, I'm assuming there was just nothing down there. I'm glad they waited for me to get out of the water to come back. What we got over here? Folding knife, okay. Well, now I'm confused because... Ah, there's a room we haven't gone to. How do we get over there, though? Over here. Turn to the right. We need to be past that wall, though. How do we get past that wall? I don't think we can, at least not from here. Alright, so if that wall's blocked here, then we would have to figure out a way to get through here some other way. From all the way over here. Not great when you're on a timetable, because if we didn't have that virus gauge, I wouldn't even be worried about it. It's like, well, let's just explore, and we'll, you know, we'll figure it out when we get there. Because I'm assuming when you hit 100% on the virus meter, you just turn into a zombie. Oh, hi. Just passing through, buddy. Or do we want to pass through? Could that possibly connect to this? I don't know. I don't know if I want to take that chance. Let's just go the way that we know for now. Hopefully we don't fail this scenario. Whoa. Zombie dude, I thought I took care of you. Okay, we're almost there. Whoa, did you see that? Holy crap, dude. Whole game just like hard froze there for a second. Here it is. New room. Water works management off. Is this a new room? I feel like I remember reading that last time. This is a new room. Reagent case. Okay. P-base in stock. I need a special container to procure this. Okay. So I'm assuming that's what we need the case for. Is this where we make it? Can we combine it? Nope. This will evaporate soon? Well, where are we supposed to take it then? Oh, let's see. Cable repair request. The power cable on the ceiling is decaying. As you know, a powerful generator is used at this university. Please call a repair person and have him fix it. I'll be on business and won't return for all the generators located on the northwest side of the first floor. I'll be sure it's done. Okay. Okay. Well, let's just go. The doorknob has a red marking on it. Crap. The key that Yoko has. Ah, crap baskets. And we're at 93%. Okay, we're gonna leave that here. Is there anything else I can randomly pick up in this room? So I can leave something else here. No? Okay. This is a bunch... This is... Oh, boy. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Especially being at 93%. We'll try. How do we get back? Shed? Like an outdoor shed? Oh. Yeah, it kind of feels like a shed. We were in here before, weren't we? Alright, so we have to, I'm thinking we're gonna have to go back to our save state. And redo this. But we'll see. Definitely will. Be grabbed by stupid zombies all the time. Crap. Alright, let's see. The virus gauge is a... I'm looking up the virus gauge. Let's see. Virus gauge is a system used in Outbreak to determine how long a player may spend on a level. Oh. If the gauge reaches 100%, the game ends without completion. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to go back and then, yeah. I don't think we're gonna make it in time. 95%? Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. We're gonna try, but there's no way we're making it in time. Here's the elevator. Apparently healing items will stop the infection and delay it. Which we don't have any right now, and I'm going to assume that the tyrant is still here. Nothing so far, that's good. Trying to remember. I was incorrect! Alright, so the problem here is I need... to find Yoko so I can get that key. I don't think it was in the drawing room. Wasting lots of time here. So, that seemed to stop it. Okay, good. I have a little bit of time. Excuse me, sir? Oh, if I can keep doing that, that's fine. Stay a little bit ahead of him. Since obviously we're going the wrong way. Oh, he is not giving me any breathing room. Excuse me, sir. I can only go down the stairs so fast. You missed. Oh, hold on. This door. Student Affairs Office. I don't remember. Oh, the problem is I don't remember exactly where in here this room was. Excuse me, sir. I'm always only like 2 steps in front of him. See, he's right there again. Yeah, we can't do anything in here. Pardon me, sir. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo this. But let's keep going just so we can see what happens. Like, I wonder if there's gonna be, like, a death animation. Or if it's just gonna be, like, a fade to black, you took too long, you succumbed to the virus, etc. Even though I think a certain part of this story is, like, you're infected with the virus, but I don't think any of the story scenes really said anything about that. It's just the gameplay aspect of it. You know, because we have that literal virus gauge at the bottom right corner of the screen. Alright, if it's down this way, it's gonna be through a side door, I think. Trying to remember where all we can go in here. Because I know the card reader door is at the end of this hallway. The loose wire is down here. He's probably going to open up some... Okay, that's the shortcut door. Is that it? That's it. Maybe it's that door. Should be a door on our left, up here. Where is it? Oh. That's a weird looking door. I think this is it. Yep. Bro!
Don't touch me!
Yep, Yoko's in this room. Nope, this is it. We're done. We're done. Let's... I don't know. Wait for him to come through the door. We're never gonna make it. So let's just stay here, let it hit 100%, and see what happens. Just to see what the animation or transition or whatever looks like. Not really a big fan of this time limit thing. Then again, we never really even got close to the time limit. Oh, Alyssa just falls down and dies. I see. Rank F. Okay. Let's go back on the last save slot we have, which is here on the roof. We're at 82%. Oh, hold on. No, no, no. There's a shortcut straight into the university from here, isn't there? Like, over here? I think that's where this was. So let's try this again. I mean, if it doesn't work and we have to restart the whole scenario, we'll do that, but I don't want to. I want to be able to go with what I have. Alright, what? Okay, we're already in the right hallway. As long as Mr. Man doesn't do anything too crazy. Alright, now we have access to Yoko. I don't like this, though. We're gonna have to give up the handgun ammo. Maybe we'll come back for it. But at the end of the day, we have what we came for. And that's what the card reader door was for. It was just a shortcut into the back square. Hopefully he doesn't follow us through here. Let's go through the pier. Okay. Let's use a green herb, just so we have some extra seconds where the virus isn't counting. And we will get back to that room, because technically we have all of the items we need to make the antidote, or whatever daylight's supposed to be. It's still kind of cool if there are some sharks here, though. I do like that. First aid spray? Let's use a first aid spray, just so we have that timer. A shutter entrance for boats. The regular door's over here. The only thing that sucks is I gave up a bunch of the vast quantity of my ammo. We need to go back down, right? Yeah, because the other way would just lead back into the university, which we don't really need to go to right now. So let's go down. All right, now the virus is going back up. You know, when we see stuff like this, it makes me really think that this game was probably, like, you're probably meant to really do research and, you know, replay scenarios after you know what you're supposed to do. You get away from me right now. Because zombie grabs does viral damage. And, you know, even though we're on easy mode, you know, this is the first time it's really been difficult in this game. Like, we're having to watch the viral meter. We have to be careful what we do and don't interact with. Let's see. The room we want is up here. And we know where the zombies are, so we know to avoid them so we don't take extra viral damage. Doors right here. All right, back in the Waterworks Management Office. All right. First, we need the case. Let's go ahead and use the case right there. Okay. Key. Let's go ahead and use the key on the door. All right. Now let's grab this herb and use it to halt the virus for a little bit longer. Not the handgun. Where's the thing I dropped? There it is. All right, we got the 3 parts. I don't know if this room... water tank? Water tank? Okay. Just doing enough to drop him. Okay, we unlocked the door somewhere. Nice jump, buddy. Not going to amount to much since we're leaving. All right. So that just unlocked a door. So are we gonna have to like go all the way around? We're probably gonna have to go all the way around. Okay. Pardon me, sir.
No!
Get off of me. Okay. All right. So we're probably gonna have to go all the way back around to get into that room. We'll figure it out. So through this door. Then we're at the water purifying facility. Which I'm assuming, yeah, we need to go across this way. Pardon me, guys. Excuse me. I'm just trying to walk by you. There's no need to be rude about it. Aw, crap. But we can't get over to that door. That'll delay the virus, at least. But where are we supposed to go, then? Guys, I don't have time for your crap. There. Drop both of them. I don't know if we'll be able to actually access that door from over here. Oh gosh, we might have to go back again once we figure out. They didn't get in the water, did they? They better not have, because Alyssa's going real slow across this shimmy thing. I keep hearing this sound effect that I think is water moving. And I'm getting real nervous about this. stupid piece of garbage. Get off me, stupid hunter. Why can't I...
Don't touch me!
We're just helpless here. Like, it won't even let me, like, aim the weapon and shoot it at him. And, like, I can't dodge out of the way. Nope. Nope. This is not working. Where am I supposed to go after this? Okay, we're back here again. We're gonna go into this so the virus doesn't go up. Let's look at what IGN's has about some of this stuff. Okay, there's the room with the reagent case. Alright, let's see. Unlock the water tank doors. Access waterway, old subway tracks, T-shaped passage, storeroom, spare power supply room. Then you do the emission tower, which we already did. Laboratories on the 3rd floor. Okay, so the lab's on the 3rd floor. Let's go ahead and do the waterway door first. So once we have all of the stuff we need, we just go back to the beginning and go to the 3rd floor, I'm assuming. Looks like he's already active. Two shots knocks him down. There's no puzzle for this computer, so we just walk up, release the lock. Knock him down again. Alright, this time we're going to see if we can't just, you know, leave. Use the blue herb to slow the virus down a little bit. Use green herb to slow the virus down again. Alright. And let's see if we can't just beeline it for the university, I guess. Or the elevator. Elevator would probably be a little bit better of an option. I only have 4 shots left. He's gonna get up. He's gonna grab me, whatever. That was cool. I don't know how I did that, but that was cool. Which direction? Go back. I'm trying to remember how to get back to, I know we can go up from, the room with all the Gamma Hunters. But, we can go back the earlier way. Yeah, this way. Because we might not even need to go into the university itself. Ladder. Saving again. I actually changed my save slot for the save states. That way, in case we need to go back further, in case this stuff doesn't work. Alright. Call the elevator. Let's go to the 3rd floor. I'm getting there as soon as I can. First aid spray? Yeah. Use first aid spray just so we can ward off the infection for a little while longer. So there's a big hole in the floor. And a door. Experiment preparation room. Okay, that sounds like we're getting closer to the lab. Lots of herbs in here. What's this? Antivirus? Okay. Let's go ahead and take the antivirus to ward off the infection a little while longer. Hold on, no. Where'd my... No, not the handgun rounds. Where'd P-Base go? No, not handgun rounds. I literally swapped it out right there. Did it dump it somewhere else in the room? No, I don't want antivirus. I want the stuff I literally walked in here with. Oh my god. Are we joking? Game, are we joking? The game blipped this stupid item out of existence. All right. We're going to try this again. Go back to the 3rd floor. Into the prep room. Into the next room. Not going to worry about any of that other stuff. Okay, we're in the laboratory. That sounds good. That sounds right. Let's see what all we got in here. It's a save room. Broadcasting micro... Oh, here it is. I bet this is it. Great. Thanks. Thanks a bunch. Thanks a lot. I ran here as soon as I could, but nope. It didn't work. Great. That's wonderful. Let's try it again. All right. Well. Let's go back to our earlier save. And wait for all of that notification stuff to just disappear from the emulator. Okay. What do we do now? So... Well... Alright, I looked on a walkthrough, and apparently there is a different version of the case for the reagent that is sealed. So I guess we need to go find that. Get out of here. So let's unlock the door. And see if we can actually do this. If we can't do this, I'm just gonna have to make another episode where we just restart the whole stupid scenario. But hopefully we don't have to do that. How long have we been fumbling around? Oh my gosh, we've been fumbling around with this thing for an hour. Just trying to figure all this out. Yep. I'm not doing anything more than just what is necessary to get you down. Because, I mean, perfectly honest, we would be much better off if we had Yoko with us. Because, one, we wouldn't be down on ammo. And we'd have plenty of inventory space to play around with that we don't have now. But I want to try and see if I can actually get through this with this screwed up mess that I've made for myself. Pardon me, guys. Just trying to move right along. Crap. Sorry guys, I do not have... Don't have enough ammo. Don't have enough ammo to do this. Let's see how we get into this area. Oh, I see where it is now. Yeah, this is a problem. So the problem is we need to get back over to the shimmy area, like in that room where you have to shimmy across twice. Pesticide spray isn't going to do very much. Lighter's not going to do much for me either. The problem is we can't shimmy over with those hunters still alive, because they're just going to hit us and knock us over. I mean, we could try our luck. Go into save slot 2 and make a save here. So we can't take them out anymore. Because we don't have any ammo. Because we had to leave it. And one hit from them is going to knock me off. See? I can't... We cannot do this now. Because the only way to get across here is to shimmy. Because they're just going to come into the water and come after us. Excuse me. I'm trying to... See, they're just gonna jump out of the water and hit us and knock us back down. See? Just like that. So... I don't know what to do. It's all because I let Yoko die. I guess we could reset the room. But as long as they see us, they're just gonna come after us again. Because I just don't see a way for us to successfully shimmy over there. See, he sees me right away. Can't interact with that at all. They're just gonna keep slashing at me. We could try to, like, outrun them. Like, try to get over here as quickly as we can. And hope that we can shimmy across before they can get into the water. Nope. We can't do this. We cannot do this. Dang it. We can't, like, dash on the shimmying thing, can we? No. Speed doesn't really change at all. Let me think. Which save slot? Was it slot 1? Yeah, okay. I have one other idea of how we can do this. It's the pier, right? Okay, I have one other idea of how to do this. Because we go around here on the pier, we could go back up to the upper level, where we should be able to access where we need to go without dealing with the 2 gamma hunters. Because this is the save state from when we were trying to take everything up to the lab, but the P base evaporated because it was exposed to air. I think on this one we did end up unlocking the water tank door. Oh, 1 bullet. Wonderful. But we should be able to access the ladder. And hopefully go in and get the sealed container. If we can't, then I'm going to give up and, you know, what I'm saying right now, you will never find. Because I will have made a completely different episode for the finale. But hopefully this works. Well, I guess this is just a testament to how difficult this game is. Okay, good. Door's unlocked. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and save this in slot 1. I'll probably add chapters to this video if this does work. That way people can skip me fumbling around with these attempts. And there's antivirus. Might as well use that. Don't see anything useful, so we'll just move on to the... Oh, that's interesting. I like that transition with the sliding door. Like that a lot. I would have grabbed that but we just used the antivirus, so we're probably gonna avoid the infection for a little bit now. Oh, hi, Gamma. How's it going? Very slowly pulling yourself up. There it is. It's not going back up yet. But let's use the first aid spray just in case. Just to let it last a little bit longer. I wonder what this hole's for. Apparently nothing, because we can't go down the hole. Oh well. Alright. Okay, so... we have the sealed reagent case. Oh, hi. Bye. So now we just need to get back to that room, get the base, then get back to the elevator to the 3rd floor, and try that again. Okay. You know, maybe I was right to be dreading playing this game. Because, you know, first episode was a little rough. The scenarios 2 through 4 were fine. But this, man, this. This has been a crazy trip. Okay, let's see. I can... Let me think for a second. I can easily get to the elevator from here. Because I can go to the pier and get to it. I guess that's what we'll have to do. We'll go through the pier, get back down underground. And then get our stuff. Okay, we're at 91%, which is not good. But it's frozen for now. Now it's going back up. Is that first aid spray still here? Yep. There we go. Now it's frozen again. I am trying to do everything I can to delay this virus. Because I know there's probably a really efficient path that you can take that I am not taking at all. That I am just not taking. Alright. So there's the elevator. So let's go back down. Alright, West Waterway. The only thing that I'm worried about are the zombies in that yellow hallway. Because obviously I don't have ammo to fight them off with. But we'll get there in just a couple minutes. Turn over here, go up here. And this should lead us into that yellow hallway again. Get off of me right now. I don't have time for your... Oh my gosh, that gave us like a whole %. These stupid zombies, man. Alright. Back in the room where we can get the base. Alright. So let's use the sealed container here. Since this is sealed, it should last longer. Handgun? Sure. Alright. That's a little better. Now I don't have to worry about just trying to dodge these zombies. Okay, there we go. This way. We'll have to go through here and take a right. Jeez. Maybe I should have played these games all the way through first before doing this Let's Play stuff. But you know, I wanted to give you guys the authentic experience, and that's what you're getting. The authentic, I'm lost, I'm trying to figure out how to do this, and it's not working out very well for me experience. Hold on, it's this way. Alright, only got 4% left, but there are basically no enemies between us and the lab. So hopefully we can make it. Call elevator. Yes. In. 3rd floor. All right. First aid spray. No, I don't want the handgun rounds. Where'd my handgun go? Handgun. Equip it. All right, let's go. Let's go make this antidote. Or daylight. Don't even worry about that because we don't want any of our ingredients disappearing into the void again. Save room. All right. Five minutes. Oh, wow. It just skips to 5 minutes later. That's awesome. I thought we were going to have to do some gameplay nonsense with it, with the waiting time. The electric power is down? What? And we're locked in? Okay, what's going on here? Machine storage room. Hold on. Use first aid spray to... Whoa, look at this. What in the world is that? Is that like a different variation of the hunter? Maybe we should equip the grenade launcher before we go into this next room. Okay, there was another room we could go into. Bro, I used first aid spray. Why is it still going up? Alright, run straight across and we should find a door. Oh! I thought that was just a wall thing that way I couldn't go past.
My apologies for this place being so hectic. I have been monitoring your progress from here. I am grateful for your assistance. Daylight is it. The only resource against the T-virus. I cannot give it over to Umbrella. They're the ones responsible for the catastrophe which has befallen the city. In retrospect, that entire T project was a total disaster. Brute force should not be the only criterion for a weapon. It must also be beautiful, unique, and godlike. You will also assist me. You're going to play with my ultimate creation. Farewell. Almost time.
Okay, cool. That was interesting. So that was the guy that made the tyrant. What the? We got 7 minutes to do something. Alright, now let's run back there. We got 6.5 minutes for a bomb to go off. Oh, and I did do a little bit of research, and apparently that guy with the rifle is supposed to be Nikolai from 3. Doesn't really sound that much like him. Like you can, I guess you can see, I guess it's because of the accent, but it doesn't really sound like the voice actor from you know, from 3. Daylight. Use. All right. All right. Okay. So now we have some breathing room. We use daylight. We're fixed. Okay. How much is left in this scenario? Is it making more? Okay. We'll make a save state right here, and we'll wait to see if, like... Oh, cool. Alright, let's go. Wait. We still can't leave? Where do we go from here? Is there an alternate path out of here? Go back. So we only have so much time. Burst rounds. I don't care about the burst rounds. Oh, got a special item. Cool. Bombs in here, but there was a computer back here, right? Wonder if this can release the locks. Yes. Okay, cool. Because I'm like, I'm trying to not spoil myself too much on what's going on here. So I'm like skimming the walkthrough that I have up. Now let's leave. Hopefully this is going to be enough time to get out. Whoa, more bombs everywhere? So was Nikolai just like running through this whole place, throwing up bombs while we were walking around here? There's a big hole in the ground. Can't go in the hole in the ground. Okay. It's impossible to escape from here. Then how are we supposed to leave? Like, how are we supposed to leave then? Let's go back. Is this a door? No. Okay. So we can look to see if there was a door in here. Was there a door back here anywhere by these creepy hanging hunters? There's more bombs back here, that's for sure. Nope, that's the initial door, because I remember the first time we went through here, we got turned around and went out the same room we came in. Oh, that looks like a door. Okay. Testing passage B sounds new. Let's take the green herb with us. That way we at least have something we can use to heal with. While we have less than 3 minutes to get out of this place. That looks like a door. Oh, cool. President's room. Okay. Is that the room with all the president statues with the puzzle? Yeah. Can we go through this door? Nope. I guess that door's just... never, guess that door's just... we're never gonna get to go through it. Oh! Oh! Oh, we have company. Of course he's here. See, like, literally right behind me? Yep. That was the secret door. We don't need to go through here. Well, maybe he'll open the door for us when he follows us in here. Alright. Or we'll just go back through. So we need to go the opposite direction. Because we need to get out of here, right? So we probably just... we probably just need to go back to the lobby. Where'd he go? Oh, is he gone? Entrance hall. Okay. Yeah, pitter patter down the steps. There's no door over here. Crap baskets. Okay. I guess we could go back to, the card reader door. If we can make it there in time, we've only got 56 seconds to get out of here. First floor passage B. Okay. Okay, we are going the right way. At least to where we want to go. I hear him. Okay, we made it back to back square. Okay. Four, 3, 2, 1. Got it! Okay. Oh, are we gonna see it explode now? We sure are. Oh.
What was that?
Oh, there's a rescue helicopter there. That's cool.
Is anyone down there?
You know, that wasn't that exciting of an explosion.
Get you out.
Somewhere close.
There's a courtyard in that direction. Go there. We don't have much time. Hurry.
Okay. I love how the cinematic, the FMB didn't show any of the characters down there, so they could reuse it in every scenario. All right. Well, I was expecting the whole building to blow up. What the? Oh, you go away. You. Bro. This is not headbutting time. I think it's this way. All right. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. There's a ladder up there. Big flatbed trailer, that's cool. First aid spray. Yeah, let's swap out the, Actually, no, hold. We got hit by that wasp. So let's use... Yeah. Alright, I don't see anything else. There's a little bit of... There's a little square thing up there. What's that? Is there something in the corner here? Burst rounds, okay. Okay. I see some more stuff up here. Is that more grenade ammo? I think it is. Okay, we'll grab more burst rounds. Alright, so we got 24 rounds for the grenade launcher right now. Another first aid spray. Alright, unloading passage. We got a transition. Uh-oh. Ooh, look at him. He's mutated. Okay, now loading. Are we gonna actually have a boss fight with him now? Oh, do we have to reload this thing every time? Whoa! He's like swinging his arm around like a Bandersnatch does. To be honest, he looks an awful lot like a Bandersnatch. He looks like with the lack of one arm and everything. Let's keep running around. Ooh, good. Well, bam! Oh. I'm mostly looking for... Okay, we're at caution. We're still fine. Ooh. We combined it. Oh, you're right. That, you know, I shouldn't even be surprised that it let us combine that many grenades with the launcher. I don't like that we have to reload it each time, though. I am really not a fan of that at all. Alright, where'd he go? There he is. I wonder if we could climb on top of that flatbed. Oh, we can. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Oh, he can climb up here too. Alright. Not as bright of an idea as I initially thought. I'd really... This grenade launcher kind of sucks.
Oh my god.
Oh, is it over? Sweet. All right. Nice job, Alyssa. Oh, is that it? Cool. Front square. It's weird. Oh! Okay, okay. I was gonna say, we still haven't heard that Third Time's the Charm song yet. So is that like a fake out? Capcom's just trying to... Yeah, listen to that! Ooh, what do we got in here? Burst rounds. Ampule shoot.
What's wrong? I don't think so. Why now? Sorry.
All right. Get up, Alyssa. Get him! Okay. Okay. I will admit I did know what to do there. I didn't know that that was a fight, and with us at danger already, I'm like, we can't fight this normally. I apologize, we didn't get to really enjoy that music, but it's really good. Because we were at danger, we were hobbling around like there's no way we're surviving this without just doing it this way. Oh, is this like a close-up of Raccoon City being nuked? It sure is.
Everyone has a right to know the truth. Some people give their lives for it. But what does that mean? Innocent curiosity can bring self-destruction. My only hope is to forget. The darkness is too much for me.
Okay, we're done! We're done with Resident Evil Outbreak! Holy crap, dude. That was horrible. I'm definitely gonna put like a pinned comment or something in this video. That way people can jump straight to when we get things together. Or I'll have to do something once it uploads into processes. But man, that was a trip. That last scenario was pretty good, to be honest. I think they could have made that the whole game. Because, I mean, the first 4 scenarios felt like fun little dungeons, but the last scenario felt like a proper Resident Evil game. Because it was like multiple different areas. Because, you know, there was the university, there were the sewers, the emissions tower, the different parts of the waterways and everything. It felt like a, you know, kind of like a mini Resident Evil game. I think they probably could have made the entire game that. Just like expanded the areas a bit. I really liked that last scenario. I mean, I had so many problems. I got stuck so many times. But I mean, I really liked it. A lot more than any of the other scenarios. Because, you know, but before we went into the scenario 5, it was kind of like a situation of, you know what, this is a neat little game. It's got like little scenarios and stuff. But whatever. But that last scenario was really good. Because like you go and you like have to explore the university. You unlock the sewers. You figure out that you have to make a cure to the T-virus because you're all infected with it. And then, you know, you have to go around searching for the pieces of the cure. Find the sealed container to put the base into. Make the container. Get chased around the university again while you try to escape. And then have a couple boss fights at the end. I mean, it took me like 4 hours to get through that, but that's just me because I screwed up a lot. I got confused a lot, didn't know where to go a lot. I got Yoko and apparently Kevin both killed. So I was literally on my own in a game that's supposed to be meant for multiplayer. So a lot of that backtracking could have been avoided if I didn't get Yoko killed. Because, you know, if we went through this again, we would only stay in the university with the tyrant as much as possible. And then we would be like, okay, let's leave. Since, you know, he's invulnerable like right now. But I really like that scenario. I kind of think that last scenario elevated the whole game for me, to be honest. I think that if I went back to this game and replayed it, I'd probably enjoy it a lot more. Knowing what to do, knowing a lot more about it now. It appears that we cannot skip the credits. So let's keep talking while the credits are rolling. So one thing I'm wondering is, you know, the Thanatos Tyrant in that mutated form looked awfully close to Bandersnatch's. And he acted the same way too, because he didn't have that reach attack Bandersnatch's too, but the arm was real stretchy. So I'm gonna look online to see if anything is like connected. So apparently the Bandersnatches were developed as an offshoot of the Tyrant Project. Yeah, they're a failed offshoot of the Tyrant Project. They're a lot weaker than a Tyrant. Let's see, I know there's some things on here where people talk about how close they are. Let's see, I'm looking on the Resident Evil subreddit right now. It's a topic that says how are Bandersnatches created, and one of the comments from only 21 days ago. So someone said here that Bandersnatch is an offshoot of the Tyrant program. Bandersnatch was conceptually close to the Thanatos Tyrant from Outbreak. One arm is missing, another arm is mutated and can now be stretched. Which is kind of like the observations that we made. Because, you know, right into that boss fight, I was like, you know, that seems like really, really similar to a Bandersnatch. Let's see, there's something on ResidentEvilPodcast.com talking about Bandersnatch. So it looks like the Bandersnatch was the reverse arms. So I think on Thanatos, like, his left arm was stretchy. On the Bandersnatch, the right arm was stretchy, and the left arm was gone. Oh, the Bandersnatch was to be a mass-produced prototype based on the Tyrant. Okay, that makes more sense now, because of that cutscene earlier in this scenario where the guy who made the Thanatos Tyrant upset because Umbrella wanted to mass produce it. Maybe that project is what made the Bandersnatches. Oh, another cutscene? Cool. Is that an F-22 Raptor?
Hurry up. You only have 15 minutes left to get out of there. Roger.
Here are today's results. It's been 6 months, but the number's still the same. There's no way people could sustain life there.
Not humans, no.
Sir, there's a call for you from the head office.
Put it through.
We'll start at noon as scheduled. Is everything ready?
Yes, we'll be dropping 2 for each, beginning with sample T4. The rest will follow at 15-minute intervals.
Is this supposed to be the ruins? Keep out infectious waste danger? Interesting. And there goes that F-22 Raptor. I wonder if that was supposed to be the ruins of Raccoon City. I wonder if that is being retconned. Because in the Resident Evil Requiem trailer, you see that a lot of buildings in Raccoon City are still standing, at least partially. Let's see. I'm gonna look up real quick about the endings of this. So I'm pulling up the Alyssa endings on here. Police rescue team Shakir's Main Street, allowing oh no, I'm in the wrong scenario. Let's go to decisions. Oh wow, there's a lot of different endings here. Let's see what ending we got. So I'm going to pull up all of the Alyssa endings to the decisions thing. Because we also want to go into the epilogue. Oh, we got the regretful ending because it's where Alyssa says the darkness is too much for me. Wonder what the requirements are for that. Let's talk about the epilogue, though. Alright, so I want to see what the epilogue is talking about here. All it has is the script. Let's type in epilogue location into this. Oh yeah, so there's a topic on the Resident Evil subreddit from 17 days ago saying, so are we finally going to see what the Outbreak epilogue was hinting at? The US government had apparently set up a base on the ruins of Raccoon City sometime after the nuke. And a lot of people just putting in speculation. Okay. Well, the general consensus is that that was the ruins of Raccoon City that we saw there. Let's see. Does it say how to get our ending? Nope, it sure doesn't. And Google AI is not helping. In Resident Evil Outbreak, the regretful ending in the final scenario is achieved by not curing yourself of T-virus infection. We did do that. Oh, not curing yourself and getting on the helicopter with a spare daylight item in your inventory. Okay. So we cured ourselves, but we didn't have an extra one because we used it to take out the final boss. Well, anyways, let's go ahead and see the new items and movie and sound and all that crap. Something's been added to extra. You want to look at that real quick? Let's look at that real quick before we close out of here. I'm so glad we actually managed to get through the rest of the scenario. I was afraid we weren't going to. Single player scenario? No. Where is the extras menu? Maybe in collection? Turn the main menu. Okay. This is also interesting because, you know, Outbreak File 2 is a sequel to this game, even though, you know, everybody, like, you leave Raccoon City at the end of this game. But apparently Outbreak File 2 scenarios also take place during this game. It's a little confusing. Well, anyways, that's going to be it for that. Resident Evil Outbreak is finally finished. And I guess as long as I can get a working ISO file for the emulator here on the Steam Deck, I guess next week we'll start Resident Evil Outbreak file number 2 and do this all over again. I'll see you next time.